this is the clip that kind of started everything. Is Daniel Negreanu, who is a professional poker player. He's very fucking renowned. And this is it. You just want to play it, and I'll fucking kind of explain what's going on.
So I moved all in.
Is there like a live 30?
So, okay, pause here. So I move all in. Phil, I don't know what Phil has, but we both have aces. I have a lower kicker. And if Phil calls my all in, I lose all the money most likely because I need a 6 to come to win the hand. And so I'm basically like, I want Mr. Beast out of there. I want to maybe get... I have an ace, I have a good hand. I want Phil out of the fucking pot or to call me with shit. So keep going.
That's it on the screen? Yeah. I remember seeing a meme with Forsen. It says, Forsen lost 14 hands in a row. And it's just a picture of
God,
him with
X was
his
so
glasses on.
money,
It's
bro.
He looks like he owns Chaosies.
Okay, so I put Phil in a 6 spot, right? Because I'm goated. Look at him freak out.
Pause.
Okay, so what happened right there is...
Reverse. We kind of talked over it and I missed it.
Okay, so Phil, he throws his hand forward a little bit.
Yeah, he pushes
and this can be considered a fold, right? Is where you push your cards forward. The dealer touches them. Usually in casinos, the dealer touches it. It's a dead hand, and I would win the hand because he folded. And so, but Phil's option here is just to call me or fold. Those are only 2 options. I slammed the table. I'm like, he folded. I get there.
You clearly immediately think that's a fold because you slammed the table like I got it.
Right.
Well, listen to the commentators right here too.
And Helmuth just folded the best hands.
Yeah, and the commentators also.
And then, okay, stop. Yeah. So right there, Phil says, spin your hand as if to like show me what you got. You got me, right? This is pretty like good nonverbal poker stuff. I played a lot of hands. We'll get to that in my life, and at least up to this point. And so I'm still looking at Phil. I have been in this situation before on a random table where I table my hand and it wasn't a fold and I look like a fucking idiot. I wait a really long time. And you can keep going.
Oh my God, what'd you do?
And so I'm waiting. And then I look at him and then I flip my hand over.
No. Did he not fold?
No, I didn't fold. I'm thinking.
Did you see his hand?
He showed like ace-7 or something.
All right, stop. And so he says he didn't fold, right? And this is a problem because I showed him my weaker hand. Now he can just call me, and he's most likely to win, and it just sucks, right? So the whole poker community is freaking out right now because they think that Phil Hellmuth it's called an angle shoot, where you kind of like trick somebody without...
Yeah, you like use emotion, right? You use emotion to like trick them into thinking you've done something you haven't.
Yeah. Or any sort of like outside edge you can get at a casino to fool somebody or in a poker table.
Yeah,
is considered
I've seen
an angle.
other examples where like you act like you're gonna put your chips in, so they immediately call, but then you don't act. You pull them back.
I've seen that. Oh man, this guy got
and
diced.
then you know they would call you now instead of not knowing what they'll do.
And you learn this through playing a shitload of poker with fucking wild people, is that you just chill out, right? And that's what I did. And it just looked like a fold, but apparently, like Tom Dwan said to flip it. Keating on my right.
I got the
said to flip it.
context because I was next to Tom. What happened is Tom did this. He motioned his arm like, "Come, like show me what you got."
Yeah.
And then Phil pushed it over. Tom took a peek.
Yeah.
And then Keating, who was on the other side of the table next to you, goes, "Let me see him," because you can show your cards if you're all
There's
all
no
in.
more action.
There's
so,
no more
yeah.
action, so you can show your cards. And so then Phil does this motion, the spin motion for
Keating does.
No, Phil.
Oh,
Hellmuth,
yeah.
Phil Hellmuth does this for Tom to flip them over.
Oh, okay.
And so then Tom flips them over, and then that's when you're like, okay, for sure he folded.
Yes.
And then those 3 who are the pros of the table were all like, no, that's not what happened, even though it looked like it to like the 60, 70
so many
watching.
people, dude. Even other pros, like they're like using this to just take a dump on Phil's mouth, and it's really funny.
I mean, what I thought was cringe was the outcome of it, where it kept going, and then he was like, "Oh well, like, let me strike you a deal."
All right, keep going, Zipper.
Dude.
So he sees my hand. He sees it's weaker.
No, he said
It's in his interest to call.
You showed me the worst hand.
Phil, maybe I thought you folded.
I thought you folded.
Let's have a
He
deal.
shouldn't be punished for that.
I don't think you should be punished for folding your hand. All right, so what kind of deal? I don't know.
Okay, pause.
I guess just take your...
I play regular casino poker with like shit regs and nits. Like no one makes deals. Like this is a friendly game and it's a loose game. There's people showing their cards to each other. You maintain as much sort of like integrity as you can, but it's like it's a little fun. It's a little loose. It's a lot of fucking money, but I'm here for content.
You're all in for 35 grand right now.
I'm in for 35 grand, which is all of my stack actually at this time. And So it's like, okay, so I've never, when he says, let's make a deal, I've never made a deal. I've never ran it twice. I don't play that way. Like, I just played fucking normal casino poker. Keep going.
Money back. Or put in 5K.
put in 5.
Put in 5,000 is fair. What do you think's fair? 5?
That,
5 or 10 or something.
that is a little unlucky.
I've just never seen someone show and then
We've literally
No, no,
Okay,
the
stop
whole-
there. When I say that, I have seen people show their cards. I have seen this go on. I guess what I was trying to say is that I've never seen someone in that fashion, you know, show their cards like that.
Yeah.
And so that's I'm kind of pissed about it, but it's like, whatever, you know, 5K is a cheap price, takes the pot, whatever. I get to keep my 30K stack. Keep going.
Oh, I know. I'm just not used to
I
it.
think it was confusing that the hands were in the finger ring.
And I just fucking pay
All
up.
right, I call. So next card, yeah?
So, okay, but sorry,
No,
stop.
no, you're.
I'm confused. I don't know what that means. I didn't know the hand's supposed to be dead. I was like, okay, so it's like pay 5 and then I get to see another card and then I can fold after. I don't know. But the deal is to just 5K, hands dead, and fill scoops. You can keep going.
No, you're just
Oh, now it's my
conceding the
action.
pot.
No. What
And I was like, oh, I thought it was my action.
Yeah, because he's already seen your hand.
Oh, thank you.
We're
Oh
only
my God,
charging
shit.
5K. I
Dude,
think
the weird
that's
part is like it will
generous.
like it's
Whatever, I don't
fucking
care.
6 creators.
Hold on. This part's crazy.
So Phil did not fold. He did show his cards, which is totally fine in the cash game.
And okay, stop right here. I say, so what you can do is called rabbit hunting. Some casinos are about it, some aren't, but you can have the dealer show the cards that are about to come, even though the hand's over, just to see what would have happened.
Yeah.
You don't, it doesn't matter. In poker, you're not supposed to think about the results. You're supposed to think about the best decision at the time with the information you have. But I'm like, fucking run it. Like, let's see it. I just want to see. Because Keating was next to me. He's like, no, we don't have to see it. It's okay. He's trying to protect me like his son. And I was like, let's take a look. Keep going.
Game Slime thought he folded.
Don't run it out. We'll get all
Dealer runs it out.
And
I
a
see.
little bit
let's
of
see.
business going there.
Oh my
And the
God.
A6 hits. And he would have lost.
That is so
Nice
painful.
fold. Fuck
Dude,
this.
okay, what's funny
He would have won.
I would've
is
Brutal,
he
dude.
stands up and dances about it.
He literally does a little dance, like Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Bow-da-bow-bow-bow.
Wait, what was your guess on what you saw?
Could you?
said ace
Okay,
what?
you pause it.